Good morning and welcome to Newcastle Sports Ground number 2 in our 2025 New South Wales Police Rugby League Championship. 5 days, 27 games in total. We've got a big 7 games today. And kicking off first in the women's, it'll be the Bankstown Giants taking on the Eastern Suburbs Wombats. Let's have a look at both sides. The Wombats are already on the field, ready to go. And now the Giants will make their way onto the field. Bankstown Giants coached by Mitch Osborne, the 1 Elizabeth Rigg, the 2 Emma Warwell, the 3 Bree Cool, 4 Eden Stoddard, 5 Jess Beale, 6 Joss Haddad, 7 Nerida Gregory, 8 Caitlin Wade, 9 Cody Links, 11 Tamika McCabe. The 12's Jamie Elphinstone, 13 Soren Carter, 14 Jazz Williams, 15 Candice Prain, 16 Laura Cleal, 23 Tara Hoy and 24 Madison Blanche. Eastern Suburbs Wombats coached by Nathan Simpson, the 1 Maddie Duncan, the 2 Zoe Milne, the 3 Kaylee Thomas, the 4 Taylor Walsh, the 5 Holly Chandler. It'll be the Giants to get us underway to start this 2025 championship. It's gone into touch too, so they'll get the footy straight back, the Giants. The 4 Taylor Walsh, the 5 Holly Chandler, the 6 Lou Henderson, the 7 Tegan Long, 8 Nicole Wilson, 9 Kirsty Sant, 10 Sarah Tredenik, the 11 Maddie Jabur, the 12 Lily Mensforth, the 13 Morgan Davey, 14 Zoe Gunn, 15 Emma Clark, 16 Dinsley Batchelor and 17 Emily Nevin. As the Giants get their first opportunity with ball in hand after the kickoff ended up going in the touch. They go left and Stoddard's first touch. We've seen a bit of Eden Stoddard the last few years. We know how dangerous a runner she is. And straight away she opens the scoring for the Giants. As I said, after the kickoff, found touch early. So an early lead for the Giants. And we'll have an early conversion attempt, if I remember rightly. Nerida Gregory, the goal kicker. So 4-0 early. Probably not the start the Wombats need. That's just going to sit up and, it's hit the post. It just didn't drop back in. So early, Giants leading early, 4-0, 20-minute halves, of course, in all of these games this week. So you've got to be on the front foot early. So 4-0 early lead. It'll be Tegan Long to get us underway. After the Stoddard try, they're all deep behind it. They're probably just a windy condition. So interesting just with the kickoffs. Long kicks it deep. And Gregory will go back and pick it up. She'll probably just trap the footy, or she does eventually gets it off. To the feet they go. Links in a dummy half. Williams. I want some good defence here early, the Wombats. Good tackle. That's exactly what they want. 3 in the tackle. They got up quickly on Carter. Links took it a few yards, and eventually Gregory can do no more as she's wrapped up on the last tackle. It'll go to Haddad. Haddad puts boot to ball. It's just going to hold up in the wind. Going back for it, couldn't handle it, and then a double knock on we'll have. As Warwell couldn't pick it up after the knock on from Chandler. But it will be Giants ball. Wow, well to play it. Links goes to the open, just skips back inside. Elphinstone. She'll want to quick play the ball. That's good for Links. Links will just work out a dummy half. Says to the wannabe marker, get out of my way. And knocks her over. Nevin it was. Gregory goes in a dummy half. Dangerous straight away. Finds Cool. Cool throws the dummy. Eventually pops a lovely pass for Carter. And Carter will play it 10 out right in the middle. They're going to shift it quickly again. Now just charging onto it was Williams. They're set deep to the left. And that's where McCabe waits. Her dad floating. She's just going to go herself, is she? I tell you what, she's in the in goal. And the Wombats defence have held her up. We'll go back 10. They'll probably reload on that left and go again. Links. Yeah, you've got to go right back to the 10, Joss. Her dad does, and this time they come to the open for Gregory. Gregory looks, finds Carter. Great tackle from Long. Chopped it to the ground on the last. They had the option to put the kick in. So the Wombats get their first touch of the footy. Haven't touched the footy in this opening minutes. Oh, there's some keen defence from the Giants. Stomping. Long. She goes at Carter. Carter tackles a one-on-one. As I said, Wombats' first touch of the footy. Strong carry on that occasion. Walsh. Oh, took too long. Did well, Taylor Walsh. Are they going to look for touch? No, they'll just do our first F-boss of the tournament. That's the tap and go. Long will slip into dummy half. She has a little, just decides, doesn't make a lot of metres. She got tackled quickly. Elphinstone read it well. Sant gets into dummy half. Oh, pass goes backwards and plucked out of there. Did well, Tredenik. They were looking for Maddie Duncan on this occasion. She's just standing at first receiver on the left. It goes back for Long for a kick. McCabe chases well. It's going to sit up. Stoddart and Cool got in each other's way. I think that Bree Cool could just see Stoddart coming for the left, and unfortunately just had a little look, and Cool couldn't hang on. So scrum will pack. And gives the Wombats an opportunity. Of course, the Giants beaten in last year's grand final. 14-0. So they'll look to go one better. And who could for this? It might be a one-on-one strip here. They tried to rip it out of Sant. She did well, but Sant hangs on as Gregory tried to steal the footy. Now Walsh. Who could forget how brave the Wombats were last year? They were down to limited numbers. Got a few more there. Oh, Sant pops it up for Long, and Long just gets it quick pass and picks up Tredenik. Oh, no, it wasn't Tredenik. It was Davey. Right in the open now. They'll look. And they go for Henderson. Henderson takes the ball to the... pops it up eventually. And Thomas on that far side of the field. It was a good tackle. The Giants defender coming in and chopped Henderson to the ground. Now Long on the last. This time does put boot the ball. It's bobbling around and cleaned up by Warwell. And a good tackle from Long, chasing her own kick. Now Cool. Floating out a dummy half, goes and gets to the 10. As I said, windy conditions. Beale. A lot of familiar names in this Giants side from previous years. Now Rigg. Rigg beats one, beats two, finds room, still going, they cling on. She pops it back inside and finds Carter. Backing up the middle of the field. They want to quick play the ball. Links goes out of dummy half, finds Gregory. Gregory, Haddad, Elphinstone, and a good tackle coming across by Walsh. Last tackle, enterprising play. Across the face it goes. They'll look for Stoddard. Stoddard takes it on the full and just waiting. Does well. Keeps it alive. Now Rigg down that left wing. On the last tackle comes to Duncan. And Duncan's up to the task. So a handover. Clever work. Elizabeth Rigg did well down that left-hand touchline. But Matty Duncan did just as well in defence. Carter, good tackle. She's just waving to the bench then, Carter. So, interesting to see. Zoe Milne was the first defender with the Wombats this year. Pretty sure she played for one of the country sides last year. There's a strong tackle. Taking a while to get to her feet. You can hear the crowd saying, get her off. There's a good tackle out from the marker from Lynx. Long again. Looks for this touch line. It's a nice kick. It's just going to roll along. Cool's got to go back, and she does pick it up eventually. There's Long. Just chasing a kick. Does well. Just enough, and then finds Rigg. Oh, there might. Oh, referee says that's okay. As Sant came in and made the tackle on Rigg. That got the crowd up and about early. It's a willing game of footy. Links, Elphinstone. Makes good meters. Can she get the hands free? She can't at the moment. Now, nice work there. Her dad finds Stoddard. Stoddard has a look. She's going to have a crack herself. Gets through Milne, comes to Duncan and grabs a second. She had Rigg outside. And Eden Stoddard with room to move. Grabs her second. And the Giants second. Bankstown Giants, number 10. I didn't read her name out earlier. Kaylee Tillett. So another tough conversion attempt for Nerida Gregory, right on that. Mind you, she hit the upright the last one. That looks good off the boot again. And looked very good off the boot. A wonderful conversion. As we said, she hit the upright on her first one. And converts on the second, so 10-0. And 11 minutes gone, first half. Just taking their opportunities down that left edge. That's been the key. As we said, Eden Stoddard. As we said, first of 7 games today. Long. Well, goes backwards, and then Beale picks it up. Big step there from Beale. Beats one, beats two, and eventually wrapped up. Oh, not square. Is that the call? Lynx will take the quick tap. Referee says, no, you won't. Sean Hampstead, of course, the referee. There's a strong carry. Straight off the tap. Well. Now Wade. Tillett standing at first receive on the open. Eventually, Wade gets to her feet. That's Tillett now. Strong carry, makes 8 metres. Cody links. They move it. Once again, these two linking up nicely. Haddad and Gregory this time. Haddad slices through. She looks inside, looks outside, says, I'll just go myself. She had Cool inside. She had Stoddart outside and looked up and just saw clear air. And as I said, they linked up nicely on that left edge, the halves pairing of Gregory and Haddad. And this time Haddad was in motion and she did the rest. And the Giants jump out to a 14-0 lead. And that left edge really causing a lot of concern for the right edge defence of the Wombats early. And after she kicked the last conversion from the sideline, she's probably in about 5 metres. As Nerida Gregory moves in and once again converts. Very important, these 2 points. So 16-0 as we fast approach the half-time siren. 4 minutes till the break. In a half that's been dominated by the Bankstown Giants. Taking their opportunities. So Tegan along with this restart once again. It's sits up and just trapped with the feet from Gregory. And good chase from Walsh. Makes the tackle. Cool just looks up and finds Tillett. Once again, another good tackle, long underneath, I think it was. Oh, no. Oh, it was Sant. It was a great tackle. Oh, just a knock on there. So they will get an opportunity. Knock on there from Hoy. So the Wombats, as we said, 3 to the break, get an opportunity to grab their first points. Morgan Davey. Can't get away from the Giants' defence. 3 defenders eventually bring it to the ground. Now long dummies underneath. Tries to slice through. Chop to the ground. Well, good tackle with Beale. Outy dummy half Sant. Finds Duncan. Her first touch of the footy. Duncan got a high one. And referee Hampstead says yes. Penalty. Maddie Duncan will bounce to her feet and get going again. Yes, she has a little smile on her face. Takes the quick tap and not much going on there. They keep it alive for long pass knocked to the ground, going back, they clean it up. Referee Hampstead says, yeah, went back. So the freeze yourself boys up on the hill behind. Got the ice baths, they'll be popular. Oh, she couldn't hang on to it. Walsh. It was long. Tried to open it up to that open side, but unfortunately, Taylor Walsh couldn't hang on to the pass. So Gregory to feed the scrum. Eventually, they might try the hand. Or Bill just picked it up, gave it back to Gregory. Her dad said, here you go, Eden. Throws the pass for Stoddard. This time, Sant. They get up quickly in her face and drive it to the ground. Also involved in the tackle, Henderson. It's a good charge. Driving forward, she nearly flicked it back inside, did Wade. She had clear inside. Now Beale out of dummy half. Tries to scamper away and Long's there with Sant. Stopped her quickly. Clear. Beale once again gets in the dummy half. The pass just comes off the back. Now picked up by Wade. She can't control the footy and Henderson picks it up. Duncan trying to make something happen. Floats across field, beats one, beats two. Comes to Warwell and nearly beat her as well. And there's the siren in the background. Oh, referee Hampshire says that'll do me. So we'll go to the break. It'll be the Bankstown Giants leading 16-0. In our first game of 7 today, over the Wombats, Eden Stoddard grabbed a double in that first half, along with Joss Haddad. Two great conversions from Gregory. And we'll cut to the break. Back for the second half action shortly. Welcome back to Newcastle Sports Ground for the second half, as I said, of Game 1 of our New South Wales Police Rugby League 2025 Championship. And a big shout out to all our sponsors from the New South Wales Police Rugby League: Bryden's Lawyers, Police Bank, the strength of community, Dimeo Cleaning Excellence, Crim Safe. Remember, if it's not Crim Safe, it's not Crim Safe. EML, Fuji Xerox, Zoom Energy and Police Association of New South Wales, PANSW. So the Giants leading at half-time 16-0, really have dominated possession. And when they've used it, they've gone down that left edge and been good enough to create some opportunity. As we said, big day here on our YouTube channel, New South Wales Police Rugby League YouTube channel, and games today. The women's 12 p.m, Country North versus Macarthur. Then at 1 p.m, Penrith versus Country South. As Tegan Long gets us underway for the Wombats. It goes high in the air. Haddad just let it bounce and then looks back inside. Cleverly done. Found Williams charging onto it. And then in the men's this afternoon from 2 p.m, Giants, Bankstown Giants taking on Manly. 3 p.m, Eastern Suburb Wombats up against Penrith. 4 p.m, the Macarthur Bulls up against Parramatta. And then at 5 p.m, it's the Battle of the Bush. Country South versus Country North. As they get over halfway through links. Gregory gets into dummy half and looks to her left and finds Tillett. Good defence there, just in the middle of the field. Haddad puts boot to ball, and Duncan has to work hard. Is it going to roll into touch? Oh, it's gone dead in goal. It just hit the corner post. There's Matty Duncan. Had some decisions to make. Unfortunately for the Wombats, it was the right decision. As the ball just hit that corner post, now Duncan will look up and all she can see is Giants in front of her. And they drill it to the ground. She hasn't had any opportunities as yet. Now Walsh. Sant gets into dummy half, just trying to make something happen. They're going to go to the left. As the sun comes out here in Newcastle. Strong wind around though. Once again, they're going to go down. Oh, referee saw a little mistake in the play of the ball. Little knock on. So the scrum will pack. And the Giants get their first opportunities this second half. They move it quickly. Cool unleashes Stoddard early. Stoddard can see a gap now, puts the foot down, wants to run it back inside. She did well there, Rigg. She did come back inside, but unfortunately forced into touch with Stoddard. Well, Rigg, and she took the pass from Stoddard. With some scrambling defence from the Wombats. And they will get the footy with a restart. Oh, did well to pluck it out of the air. Nicole Wilson. We thought she was going to wear jersey 8, but she's in jersey 24. Good defence. Davey tried to go across field. Sant walks into dummy half. Long. Good tackle from her opposite number in Gregory. Chopped to the ground. Just trying to make something happen at the moment. Fortunately for the Wombats, getting the ball in this danger. There's a strong carry. And eventually driven to the ground. Davey it was. Long for the kick on the last. Might have gone out in the full, it has. Just copped a little bit of pressure. And now the Wombats get a chance, 16-0, that half-time score. We're still at that. Elphinstone just bounced off that left. Good footwork at the line from the back rower for the Giants. Carter. She had Tillett just waiting on the inside. Couldn't get the hands free. Links has a little opportunity here. Can see Gregory. Gregory pops it back for Elphinstone. Her second run in the set. As Carter makes away, Links reaches out. Ref says no, short. Gregory once again gets in the dummy half. Tillett at first receiver. She just want a front door. No, she doesn't. She goes for Haddad. Haddad finds McCabe. McCabe shoots the pass out for Stoddard. And Stoddard gabs three. Some good work there from Tamika and McCabe inside. Stoddard grabs an early treble in this year's championship. They got the quick play of the ball, that's what they wanted, and they now open the scoring in the second half. We'll get a great view of this conversion attempt from Nerida Gregory. As I said, she was super impressive in the first half. One from the sideline. Always a good crowd in attendance. Day one, the police championships. The Festival of Rugby League here in Newcastle for the week. As Gregory starts it right. Again, showcasing a goal kicking a beauty at the moment. Nerida Gregory. Lovely conversion attempt. So 22-0. Next up today, in the women's, it'll be Country North up against the MacArthur Bulls. Once again, Long puts it high in the air. Haddad waits, takes it well and turns it back underneath. Finds one of her forwards. That's once again, it was Williams. The ground's in pristine condition. Now Cool throws the dummy, slices through, comes to Duncan. Duncan does well, just wrestle. She lets go of her eventually. And then the cavalry arrive and drive it to the ground. Cool, to her feet, Riggett dummy half, finds Stoddard. Stoddard floating across field. Now bounces off that right, wants a runner, finds it in links. Numbers on the right if they can shift it quickly. Now Elphinstone, she stepped off the right, straightens it up. Look back inside for a runner, and clinging on was Walsh. They got numbers on the right. If they can, that's where they're going to go. They're going to load up again. Oh, she tried to get up Gregory. Might be a penalty here. Wombats defender got out of the blocks very quickly. Definitely had it. It was opened right up. So just get the restart through Wade. Links, scheming, flat pass there for Tillett. Tillett tried to go through the front door. It got closed quickly. Links, Gregory throws the dummy in, wrapped up by Long. Been a good battle between those two. Links look to go right, comes back to the left, finds Elphinstone. Elphinstone driving the legs. To no avail. Links wide again. Gregory links up with the dad. We've already seen that. Now for Warwell. Warwell did pop the pass up, and into the corner goes Jess Beale. And Jess Beale opens her scoring in this year's championships. It was just a case of too much footy. And they eventually let the ball talk. Unselfish play on that right edge. Warwell and Beale linking up after the halves combined inside them in Gregory and her dad. So another tough conversion attempt from Nerida Gregory on the far side of the touchline. Moves in, hits it sweetly off the boot. It's floating, but pushed away to the right on this occasion, so conversion unsuccessful. 26-0. That's good. So Long once again with the restart. Halfway through this second half. And the Giants making early footprint into this competition in the women's section. Oh, might be a penalty here. Well, they got the football back, the Wombats, so they will get an opportunity. Duncan just bounced off that left. Gets through 1, 2, coming and making a strong tackle. So Duncan again with a restart, just tries to get through. McCabe reaches out and scores. So Maddie Duncan, they get a little bit of luck off the kick-off. And Maddie Duncan grabs the first points for the Wombats. And they're on the scoreboard. Dangerous runner of the football. Tegan Long. She won't muck around.
Have you got the country on?
So Long moves in, looks good off the boot, just slices inside that right hand upright. We've seen some wonderful goal kicking so far by the ladies. Really putting on a show with the boot. So 26-6. So eventually Gregory gets hold of the footy. So on the kick-off, unfortunately, Maddie Duncan, after scoring the first points for the Wombats, got a tough kick and couldn't control it, so she's knocked it on, and it'll be the Giants in a dangerous position. They're 20 out. Referee wants it packed again. The scrum, Haddad feeds. Beale at the back, finds Gregory. Gregory floats across field. Decides to have a run herself. Duncan just hangs on, and Long came. Still standing at her feet is Gregory. To the open side, they come for Wade. Beale just waltzes into dummy half, has a look, and then finds Blanche. Beale again. This time goes for Haddad. Haddad for McCabe. McCabe tried to go over the top of Long, but Long hangs on. McCabe will get to her feet quickly. Beale waltzes out. Did well to hang on to that. Through the wide pass. Keeps it alive. Back for Beale. Now Cool goes into dummy half for Haddad. Gregory sees half a gap, tries to slice through. Last tackle, good defence there from the Wombats. Definitely been tested. They've had a fair bit of tackling to do. Once again, the Wombats will have to bring it out of their danger zone. Zoe Gunn played it. Walsh. Got three Giants hanging on. Taylor Walsh, good strong carry. Gets up and has a bit of a push and shove, and now out of dummy half. Oh, just pops it up, did Sant. Sant will find Long. 6 to go's the call. Long skips out of 1, 2, 3, still going. And Tegan Long, that's a great run. All of a sudden she'll look up, she's only 5 away from halfway. Oh, and there's a little knock on tackle 1. They got the repeat set. And just a knock on the dummy half. And you just see the frustration in the faces of the Wombats players. So scramble pack. Beale at the back. So now Cool opens it up for Rigg. Rigg down this left end. We've already seen she's got some wheels. To the open they come. Strong charge again. Long again. She's done some work in attack and defence. There's Tegan Long for the Wombats. Now Cleo. Nevin did well to hang on. Cleo eventually popped it up into the hands of Wade. Ball's hit the deck. Trapped. Gregory. Beats one. Can't they trap the hands, and this time Haddad Finds McCabe. McCabe does well to hang on to it. Mike tries to reach out. Has she scored? She has. And Tamika McCabe, she did well. She had to hang on to the pass, control it. Had enough momentum to dive over. And Tamika McCabe, she opens her account in this year's championship. And it'll be 30-6, kick to come. So Gregory, she's been very good with the boot thus far. And there's the full-time siren. So the opportunity to punch her side out to a 32-6 victory. Oh, look at that, just straight off the boot. Outstanding goal kicking. And that's full-time after they led 16-0 at half-time. They've gone on with the job and won the first of our games here today, 32-6. We'll be back with Country North versus MacArthur. Women's, about 11:58.
Aaron and whatever they're doing the ice bowl. Did you say Zach Martin? I was going to say, no, wait a sec. No, Trent and Aaron must have said. Oh, the bloke with the white shirt. Is he the water polo one or?
Maybe. But I've had them read through. There's a group of people.
I don't have a Giants one. Get me a Giants one. Getting further south each time.